Just a quick heads up before the video starts, this video will include spoilers to Avengers Endgame and multiple other plot lines in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, with that out of the way, here we go. Tony Stark's funeral at the end of Avengers Endgame is quite possibly the most illogical and senseless scene in a film universe. And I'm saying that when we are talking about a film universe where just about every character has a token black friend. Captain America, Thor has two, Hank Pym, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange. Star-Lord, on a technicality, has a token black sidekick who happens to be in green face. And also, to round things out, Tony Stark also has two.
This is Tony Stank. You're in the right place. Thank you for that.
Now, overlooking this astronomically small chance that this many white people get together and have a black friend to tag along is astounding.
That's how America does it. And it's worked out pretty well so far.
Yet Tony's funeral is still more unrealistic. For starters, people just do not line up like this at a funeral. And a quick side note, this guy standing by himself is the younger boy that helped Tony in Iron Man 3, but is now all grown up.
Report.
Yeah, I'm still eating that candy. Do you want me to keep eating it?
How much you had?
2 or 3 balls.
Can you still see straight?
Boy oh boy, if I went to the funeral for every guy that stayed in my dad's tool shed for the weekend, I wouldn't have a day off in my life. And also, let's be realistic here. It is incredibly sad that the only people that came to Tony's funeral knew him from his side hustle as a hero. No poker buddies, not one of his menagerie of ex-lovers, no colleagues from Stark Labs, not even a cousin. But when it comes to the funeral, in my opinion, and I think many of you will agree, there is never a bad reason to show up and be supportive at a funeral. But Wanda and Star-Lord were both blipped during the snap. So even though years had passed for everyone else, to these two, they both just lost the loves of their lives literally moments or hours before Thanos snapped his finger. And Star-Lord is surprisingly well composed so soon after losing his love Gamora. And Wanda, Wanda. She really made a major faux pas with how she dealt with Thanos. First of all, she is talking to 2014 Thanos.
You took everything from me.
So he technically took nothing from her because he didn't kill Vision yet. And along the same lines, Thanos never met her.
I don't even know who you are.
Also, can we take a step back and talk about how Vision is merely a solid form of the virtual assistant Jarvis that also had sex with Wanda? I understand that she is in pain losing the love of her life, but the love of her life is a glorified version of an Alexa-enabled dildo. Lastly, and dare I say most important, Bucky has absolutely no business being at Tony Stark's funeral. Generally speaking, there are 2 reasons when one should not attend a funeral. 1, when one has tried to kill the deceased multiple times. And number 2, when one has successfully killed the parents of the deceased. And Bucky did both of those things.
He killed my mom.
Tony and Steve also didn't really make up either, but that's a story for another day.
And I needed you. As in past tense. That trumps what you need. It's too late, buddy.
The last time all 3 of these guys were together can be described as that one time when 2 senior citizens who fought in World War II got into a fight with an orphan. Also, this brings me to another important rule. Society as a whole agrees that one is not obligated to go to a funeral, and feel free to double check with Emily post, but one is not obligated to go to a funeral when the deceased has severed one's arm with a laser from their chest. And I'm going to end with this, and parents back me up. Tony's daughter is asked what she wants.
What do you want?
Cheeseburgers.
And while she says cheeseburgers, all parents know that at this age, kids want cheeseburgers with no cheese. Yeah, it's technically a hamburger, but kids know the difference. They know the difference between a cheeseburger with no cheese and just a hamburger. And they sure as heck don't want an actual cheeseburger. And I know some people are going to totally disagree with this, but please, 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 if you were a child that wanted a cheeseburger with no cheese, or you know kids that want a cheeseburger with no cheese, please leave a story about it in the comments. Alright, thank you so much for listening. Please look for me on my socials, Instagram and Twitter at IamJimHoos. My website coming up soon, IamJimHoos.com. And I'll be starting my new series, Worst Film Ever, here on this channel, so check back soon. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.